2005 Lexus ES330 with about 120k miles, give or take. My name is Nikita from Cars Off the Wall, and here is our next project flip. Let's get to work and get this car where it needs to be to sell it to the next customer and for a profit, because that's what we're here to do. Most of the damage on this Lexus happened right here, and I don't think it really hurt the suspension. There is a mark here and here. I think the body shop loves to just paint on cars, really. This is where I have to really fix the car. We're gonna start working on here, and it's gonna be a doozy. You can see the gap is about an inch. The trunk has no visible damage at all. In fact, it still opens and closes perfectly. This is how it should look. Now, our goal is to make it look near perfect. And I'm hoping that we can get this to move back to its original shape. And I've already got the tail light ordered. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they're doing body work like this is they start taking off the tail light, taking the bumper off. They want to see kind of this bare metal without anything around it. Wrong. If you take the tail light off and the bumper off, you're gonna have a really hard time putting it back on. You know why? Once you start pulling and pushing this metal back out to its original shape, everything is gonna start moving in different directions. And when you go to put a new taillight in, bam, it doesn't fit. It doesn't even fit across the line because you're pulling and pushing the metal and you don't have a good reference point. So keep the bumper on, keep the tail light on, and we're just gonna push and hope that everything kind of moves where it should. We want this gap to close. We want this gap to close, and we want the tail light here to kind of stay as much as we can in its original shape. It even has a backup camera right here. Okay, we got a lot of junk in here. I'm just gonna put it all in the glove box. Oh, nice. That'll actually come in really freaking handy. Holy crap. This is freaking backwards. Okay, and now we have pretty good access to right there. And we're gonna take this off. Like, yeah, there we go. Just like that. We got it off. Love to be able to not have to take this all the way off. Although, I think I just did. There you have it. That's where we need to push. Okay, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at so far. About 2 hours of work, I've gotten the huge dent here to look like this. I even have the new taillight in and fastened. So the next step is to put Bondo, fill in all these ripples in the metal, and then prep it for paint. Well, that's pretty much it. It won't get any closer. It's a little farther away than I'd like, but there's not much more I can do with the tools I have. So we're gonna keep it just like that and pray that it'll look good when it's painted and finished. that's kind of what you get. So you can see the gap is a little bit bigger on the left side, but not too bad. Not bad, right? I mean, this was a huge dent, and I think I did a pretty good job getting it all pushed out. This is actually lined up really well. The bumper needs to be pushed in. I have no clue what I'm gonna do there. The taillight, I already have a new one, and it fits perfectly. And all I need to do is kind of create a nice little line, make it even with Bondo, but that's what we're doing now. Let's put some Bondo on this bad boy and make it look better. As you can tell, I've done multiple rounds of Bondo. I'm pretty happy with the areas I haven't circled. I'm happy with. It's pretty dang straight along with here. The tape is just to make sure I don't go too far with the Bondo, make sure I have boundaries. Here, I like it, so I need to shave a little bit off here. It's a little warped here, but I'm not too worried about that. Overall, we're just gonna fill in where the paint is one last time, and then we're gonna do some putty. So we are almost done with this, and I'm so happy. Let's finish it up, and I can't wait to show you what it looks like with the taillight on the car. And there you go, folks. I am pretty happy with what I was able to do in such a short amount of time. This took me about 2 days from start to finish to get this from when it had a crash, a big dent right here, to looking like this. I mean, the taillight fits pretty dang good. I have a little bit of clear coat. I put too much on. You got rungs kind of everywhere. That's kind of a bummer. I don't have very much experience painting on a quarter panel. I keep forgetting that the clear coat runs down. So it's a lot better to kind of be light on the clear coat. And I'm always pretty heavy. Anyways, that's besides the point. Overall, it looks pretty good. We're gonna go take pictures. So I'm so happy it turned out fairly good for a used car. And this car is amazing. Oil changed and filter changed. Brand new tires, rotors, and brakes, and brake fluid flushed and put new brake fluid in. This car drives really well. Honestly. 2005 Lexus ES330, which means 3.3 liter engine. We got it from Copart auction out the door for $2,000. It is a really nice looking car. Very happy with the result. From the auction, it came with brand new tires all the way around, new rotors, and brand new brake pads. Now they've been used a little bit, but they're still relatively new. So I count that as a win. Always like little damages here on every car. Like there's never a perfect clean car. But what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna sell it like that. Well, as you know, this is where the majority of the crash and the damage happened. There was a big dent here, and as you can see, I did a pretty good job pulling it out, getting it Bondo, sanded, prepped, and everything, and then painted. It didn't turn out perfect. I'm not too happy with it in terms of, how do I say it, skill. I'm not too happy with my skill, but I am happy that it turned out good and I can sell the car for a profit. That's really the most I care about. Overall, I think this car will give us a pretty good profit. Let's talk about the numbers. I think I paid $150 for all the Bondo, all the sandpaper, the tape, the paint, the clear coat, the tail light, DEQ. I mean, all of that was $200 at the most. Even the oil and filter was like $30. I got a good deal at O'Reilly's. So we're total into this car for $2,200. We're gonna post it for $5,200, and we're going to take no less than $4,500, and that will give us a total profit of $2,300 minimum, or even more if we sell it at the higher end. My name is Nikita Wall from Cars Off the Wall. This is Serena, my wife, from Cars Off the Wall. Make sure to leave a like and a comment for her in this comment section, because she does all the work for the videos. I mean, because of her, this is all possible for you to watch. Otherwise, I'd be some random guy you wouldn't even know, and I'd be doing this. So honestly, thank you, Serena, for doing all
I
this.
think you're working so hard too.
Well, I kind of have to work hard or else we don't get to eat food, right? So we gotta survive. Thank you guys for always watching and subbing and liking all that you do. Comment your feelings on what you think, how you think the car turned out, how I did, that type of stuff. Stay tuned for the next profit flip coming out. Next Friday, we're back from Japan. That's why our hair is colored differently. This is not like something I normally do, okay? It was just a spur of the moment fun thing with the family. Please, I don't mind if you judge me. Do it, I don't care. But thank you guys for watching. We got back from Japan, so we've been 10 days, we did nothing.
My arm is so tired, maybe.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.